you wouldn't read a book with the same sentence over and over again. So why do the same workouts day after day? This is the training story. Well, hello, and welcome to the training story. Today we're taking things up a notch and we're gonna be talking about level 2. Level 2 training is something that I don't do that often, and I can tell you why. But I know that there are some runners and bikers out there who love a good old level 2 banger. So let's talk about it. Level 2 is also gonna be an aerobic zone, which means that your body's gonna be primarily using fat as an energy source because you're not going that fast and it can process oxygen to utilize that fat through beta oxidation. And I personally have found that I get more benefits out of level 1 training in my training plan than when I'm in level 2. When I'm training level 2, I feel like I'm going a little faster, I carry a little more fatigue with me, and then I can't get as much out of my workouts. In my last video, I said I spend 70 to 80% of my time in level 1. Level 2, I'm in probably I'm like maybe 5%, maybe even less than 5% of my time. That's what I do as a cross-country skier. I find greater benefits out of level 1 than I do level 2. And if I'm going to be starting to work a little bit harder and go faster, I'm probably gonna just go straight up into like a level 3 workout, which only has 7, 10, maybe 12 hours a week to train. You might be doing a lot more level 2 because it's gonna help you get a little bit more out of your shorter workouts, but allow you to build a little bit more endurance training. So that's gonna look a little bit different depending upon how much time you have to train and what your goals are for the year. But I would say in general, what I can say is if you're training for any sort of endurance event, you're gonna be still spending 70 to 80% of your time in zone 1 and 2. It's probably just gonna get clumped into that aerobic training zone because they both are trying to build that endurance base through utilizing fat, through beta oxidation, and not going into the anaerobic zone. The thing with level 2, a lot like level 1, is to make sure you're not going too hard. Because again, you're not gonna be able to get more efficient in level 2 if you're training above it. It just doesn't work like that. You have to continue to add to that base of your fitness pyramid to be able to build higher and higher and higher. So, to get efficient in this zone, you have to train in the zone. It doesn't work. It's all bottom up, not bottom down. Bottom up, bottom down, it's bottom up, not up down. The reason being is because if you start to creep up into level 3 a little bit more, then you're gonna be burning a little bit more glycogen. You're gonna be burning up those valuable fuel sources. And then you're gonna start to be training more like the gray zone. And we're gonna talk about that more in the next episode on level 3. And the gray zone is not a place you wanna be because then you're not good at going slow, you're not good at going fast, you're just like kind of okay at one thing. So you don't wanna do that. You wanna make sure that you're coming into your workouts with a deliberate goal because then you're going to be able to get better at that specific thing that you're doing. And so that's what we're all talking about here, the zones. And so with zone 2, the focus should be building endurance through longer, easy workouts. So level 1 is gonna be really important when you're having really big training volumes because that's gonna allow you to get really efficient in your training and not compromising your intensity sessions. But if you have a smaller training volume, level 2 might be a level that you're spending more time in because you can still go a little bit quicker, still build that efficiency that you're gonna need for long endurance events, but you're doing it a little bit quicker because you don't have like 4 hours a day to go train. Just close out level 2 by saying like level 1, level 2, the aerobic sweet spot. This is where you build your endurance. And so like level 1 with level 2, you wanna do it often, keep it easy, and keep it in level 2. Hey guys, if you like this video, tell your friends. Even if there's people that you know that aren't your friends, tell them too. And then maybe they'll get into training and you can have a new training partner and they'll know how to train properly. Yeah, just tell them to come on over and check it out. Make sure you stay tuned to learn how to train through all the different levels so that you can become the best athlete that you're setting out to be.